All right, good morning and welcome back to another made-for-TV movie reaction. I've had a little trouble in the last video that I made with it being blocked worldwide, so you have not seen that one. I'm going to eventually try to do it again. So hopefully this one won't get blocked worldwide. We'll have to wait and see about that. So it is currently, and I don't have my watch. It is currently 1:35. No, it's not. It's 2:17 in the morning. It's early in the morning. This is a good time for me to be doing these. And it's really hot outside again and smoky. And it's just so the way it is for August. It's August. It's August 11th today, so. Anyway, let's get on with the TV movie reaction. This is a little bit different. I've been doing some monster type movies, and I'm not really sure what this one's going to be about. But it stars my favorite female actress, and that is Jennifer I first discovered her in 1982 when I went to see a movie at the theater with a girlfriend, and that was Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which was a real breakout movie for her and a bunch of other people. And this movie really appealed to me because in 1982, I was 22 years old. I'd been out of high school for a while, but this would have been like a dream come true to be living the Fast Times at Ridgemont High lifestyle back then for me. Anyway, my high school was never anything like that, but I really found her acting to be superb and really good, and she's very cute and attractive, of course. Several of them were. And I don't know, she's just kind of stuck with me all these years. And I've seen many of her movies, including probably my favorite, which is Single White Female in 93 or something. And so anyway, we're going back to before 1982. This is 1980. And this is called Angel City. And I have done enough blah blahing here, so let's get on with the movie. I'm not sure what it's going to be about or who it stars. I've done a good job of not finding that out, but I did know that Jennifer Jason-Leigh is in this one. So let's see what this is all about. So let's go ahead and hit the play button and get that going. All right. I did click on like the middle of it to see what the quality was like. Ralph Waite. I know Ralph Waite. That is John Walton. Angel City. John Walton, of course, is the father of the Walton. Paul Winfield. I like Paul Winfield as an actor. I've got a Paul Winfield movie picked out to watch pretty soon. Jennifer Jason-Leigh and Michael Ryan, not sure who that is, but yeah, so I always like the surprise of finding out who's in it. John Walton. Well, the quality seems pretty good. There's Jennifer on the left holding the dog or cat. Sounds like her volume's good. She looks very much like she did in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Comment down below if you've seen Fast Times or any Jennifer Jason-Leigh movie. I think she's still making them to this day. I know she's about 2 years younger than me.
You've got to be mad about this, son. You're too old to be babies. You know, last week this day was coming on us. Sold cows and hogs and chickens.
I don't want to go to Florida.
So they're getting ready to move. Red West, I have no idea.
Going away
make the best corn liquor in West Virginia, you know that.
Corn liquor.
I even know to brag some, too.
Jared, we feel real bad about you leaving. You certain you can't stay and make it okay?
No way, Tom. No way, Tom. Price of eggs ain't worth chicken feed. Price of milk ain't worth the hay.
Jared, y'all come in now. It's time to eat.
Come, Clemmo. We'll go inside. I want to tell you all something. I'm not taking anything from the house. When we leave tomorrow, I'm not locking the door, and after we're gone, I'd like you all to come up. Take whatever you want.
Well, that ain't right, Jared.
Now, that's the truth, Jared.
So we'll sell you things, we'll send you the money.
How and Paul built this house, everything in it, almost everything. Don't seem right to sell it. You're my friends. That makes it right to give it. Let's get something to eat. After supper, we'll get a couple of fiddles and do us some stomping.
I wouldn't move to Florida if my whole life depended on it.
I think you would if your whole family was going.
They all have quite a
Really,
accent that they don't have in real life.
Coming back.
I want to. Kiss me now if you want. I won't mind.
So I'm pretty sure I haven't seen
Most
this.
people do.
In 1980, I was not living at home, and I did not have a TV where I was living. And I don't guess I ever saw it later on because it's not familiar. There's several TV movies that she did,
Smart enough.
going back even farther,
I tried. Just can't.
but I've never seen any of them.
I purely hate to go off and leave you here alone. I never thought I would. There ain't no other way. Made sure no one will ever put flower axe to this grove. It's in the deed. It's written right in there, so you can rest easy on that score. Maybe someday I can come back here and buy the land again. Be with you. Promise I'll do my best. I'll try. Lord be with you, Papa.
Talking to his father, apparently. Father and mother's grave.
Rest well.
I would love to have a cabin like that. Out in the middle of nowhere. A little Ford van. Panel, I guess it's called.
You look like you're planning to come down here.
Living here must be like a holiday every day. Mama, I have one of those. Would you let me wear it?
Oh, I don't know. Jared, would you let her wear one of those?
Not to church, I wouldn't. Oh, I never dreamed there would be fields like these. You know, these roadside stands. We ought to think about buying one of them. Make a right fine living selling fruits and vegetables. What do you think?
I think that's a right good idea, Jared.
I wonder how things are gonna, how easy things are gonna be for him. Because I didn't get any kind of lowdown on exactly what this is about.
Fill it up. Give me $5 North Place.
West Virginia, huh? Folks must be tourists.
We're down here looking for work.
Be picking?
Anything we can get pays a decent wage.
Job in the field is pretty hard to come by right now. About all there is around here.
You tell me there ain't no work?
Work, you gotta look and find it. There's a line up every morning over there by the packing shed. You gotta get there before summer. But I gotta tell you, there's a lot more people than jobs.
Well, that's not encouraging.
Is that your daughter?
Yeah.
She could probably make you a few bucks while you're looking for work.
How so?
These flatlanders down here ain't never sampled no mountain stuff. She'd do real well.
Listen, boy.
Yeah,
I
that's
just not told you.
It's my daughter. It don't mean nothing by it.
not very nice.
Hey, I need 25 hand proof. Don't want nothing but experience tickets. 25 hand proof.
Line up here, folks, for tickets.
All right, I need 30 hands for tomatoes. Wait here.
You got experience picking tomatoes?
Well, I own my own farm. I picked what I grow.
I can't use nothing but experienced pickers.
No, you see, what I'm trying to tell you is that I
What
have
you
my own...
just told me, mister, is that you never pick more than 200 tomatoes in a year. Now, I got a 60-acre field out of there I got to have cleared by this morning, and I ain't got time to fool with no hillbilly.
Do what I'm telling you.
Now, step aside. I ain't got all day to get this bus moving. Move it.
Well, I guess I kind of answered my own question. It looks like things aren't starting out real well.
Isn't this kind of a queer place to meet a man about a job?
Maybe it's close by to work.
I have a feeling they just don't know what they're getting into, being kind of from the backwoods of Virginia and
Mr. Grady? You must be the folks looking for work.
Yes, sir. Name's Jared Teeter.
I hear you're from out of state.
Well, yes, sir. We're from West Virginia.
Well, I
Virginia.
don't suppose you got no kin around these parts.
Oh, no, sir. All our kin's up in the mountains.
That's good. That's real good. Relatives always have a way of holding a man down, keeping him from realizing his full potential. You ever worked the fields in this state before?
No, sir, but you don't have to worry about that. I can do anything I put my mind to.
And kids of yours, they worthless like most young people today? Or have you thought to teach them work is character building?
We're mountain folks, sir. We know what work is.
Huh? Well, I reckon you'll do. I understand you got your old lady belly all swole up. Well, maybe she can find something to do around the camp.
Old lady.
Camp.
Some guys don't take kindly to that.
It's called Angel City.
We're going to get housing, too?
Well, what have I been trying to
I
tell you?
wouldn't.
That's where you're going to stay, at my labor camp. But first, I want you to follow me into Florida City, get you signed up for food stamps.
Well, now, Mr. Grady, I don't need no food stamps.
How's that?
Well, sir, I never took charity in my life.
Oh, it ain't charity. It comes out of your taxes. Everybody in Angel City gets food stamps.
Yes, sir, but...
Wait, but you want to work for me or not?
Yes, sir, I sure do.
All right, well, then you'll sign up for food stamps.
Well,
Now, look, all you got to do is sign up for them. I'll take care of it from there.
I don't get it.
Follow me in.
Why he would need to be. There's something more to this than what I'm seeing. Angel City. So this is. What is this? It almost looks like a concentration camp. See if we can figure out what's going on
Come
here.
on, get on out. Let's have a look at you.
He's very much like the character John Walton so far.
That's real pretty. I wasn't informed about no dog.
Little dog's daddy was the best rabbit dog in West Virginia. Name's Skip.
This ain't West Virginia, it's Angel City. We ain't got no rabbits around here.
That little old dog won't be no bother, Mr. Creedy.
You folks will be in room number 10. It's right around to the left all the way to the end. Spend the rest of the afternoon getting settled. Buses will be leaving for the fields at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, by the way, there'll be a little charge for the camp housing. We'll take it out of your earnings every Saturday night when you get paid. You get supper every night, but you have to look out for yourself for breakfast and lunch. I wasn't informed about no dog. Dog's counterproductive.
Yeah, this is not what they were expecting.
Mr. Creedy? I forgot to ask, how much does the work pay? Our cucumbers are 50 cents a bucket. All else pays by the hamper. If we're picking fruit, it's by the tub. These days, we're picking cucumbers. The more you make, the more you get. It's up to you.
What are you doing that for?
Doing what? Why are you locking the gate?
I ain't never been locked in no place in my life.
I ain't locking you in. I'm locking other folks out. Well, my people is in the fields. They don't want their possessions being stolen out of their rooms.
What if I want to get out?
You'll get out. You'll get out every day.
Mr. Creedy, I don't know about
You want to work for me or not? Because if you don't want to work for me, I'll let you out of here right this minute, and I won't expect to see you back here neither. Now, look, I ain't got many rules in this camp, and one of them is this. The gate stays locked while my people is in the fields. Now, what do you say? You staying or you going?
I reckon we'll stay.
Yeah, I would have an awful lot of questions.
I do hope
Like,
you ain't
what is going on?
counterproductive. It's not going to be much once it's clean.
Yeah, we won't be living here long.
And don't be forgetting.
You got a job. That means you got what we came here for.
What is he getting paid?
Means we're gonna
Well, I guess
make money.
he already said 50 cents a cucumber or a bucket of cucumbers.
Another house.
I
Get a
don't.
bucket. We help your mother. Look for some soup. Pays 50 cents a bucket. Now, I need 100 buckets a day. That's $50, ain't it? If Christy and Benny can pay 50 apiece, that's $100 a day.
That's a lot of money, Pa.
It sure is. That's $600 a week. That's more clear pay than I've ever made in a month.
Well, that might sound pretty good, but I have a feeling that there's more to this. Oh, you can just hear the flies everywhere. Those poor people look like they have worked an awfully hard day. Oh, Winfield.
Come this afternoon.
I've always liked
Name's Jared Peter.
Paul Winfield. He was in
Loma.
Terror
My wife, Loma.
or The Horror at 37,000 Feet.
Daughter, Christy, and,
What else was he in?
You can call me Sir.
That we've already done. I don't remember.
They locked the gates again. When they can open them?
But I've always appreciated his acting ability.
I gotta get down, get me some soap.
Soap?
He stops at the stove coming back from the fields every afternoon.
Maybe I can go and have supper.
Except for the fields in the morning, nobody goes outside Angel City.
At no time?
Whatsoever.
Well, how come?
That must be Angel City, and that's the way things be.
I met Jesus today.
Don't pay him no damn mind. He's touched in the head, but he don't bother nobody. That's your dog?
It's my dog, all right. Name is Skip.
They don't allow no dogs in Angel City. If you love him, you take him out in the fields tomorrow morning. Let him run off.
I couldn't do nothing like that.
He's your dog.
What's this?
You paying $1.50 for that bottle of junk, whether he likes it or not, so you best take it.
Who is that?
That be said, it's one of Cleety's boys. There's two of them. The black one's name is Jabbo.
Don't he talk none?
Sure he talk, but you appreciate him more when he don't. You best stay clear of him.
Oh, what you mean? I got to take this whether I want it or not.
They gives you a pint of wine for $1.50 every day. It takes it out of your pay on Saturday.
Mr. Creed, it say nothing about this.
I expect he didn't. But like I told you, this be Angel City. And that's the way things be.
Well, the sound of the flies is a little unnerving. So this is dinner. He said that they provide.
Get some bread.
Come on, old man, move it. Let's go.
Oh, the fly, the sound of the flies.
Has sand in it, Benny.
He never washed it before he cooked it.
You don't have to eat it.
Benny,
It's good. Benny?
So I wonder if such places really did exist.
That's the Everglades you're looking at out there. Full of snakes and alligators. Seen lots of men go in there, but none of them come out.
Mr. Side, tell me something. The food here always that bad.
Oh, no. Sometimes it's worse. See, what we get is what the packing house throws out, and the meat, if he wants to call it meat, he buys what our food stands. Mr. T, I don't know how you come to be here. You seem like a good man to me. You ought to get your woman and your young'uns out from here. You ought to get in your van first thing in the morning and drive straight out from here without looking back.
Mr. Side, I got a family to support. I got precious little money.
What I'm saying is you ought to get out from here before it's too late. You ain't got no business in here.
Maybe I should have turned around when I first saw this place. But I need work real bad.
Listen to me, Mr. Teeter. Angel City ain't like no other labor camp. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you...
Labor camp.
Just trying to tell him what, Si?
But I'll just tell him, Mr. Teeter here, you ought to feel lucky to be here in Angel City.
You're a liar, Si.
I wouldn't lie to you, Mr. Sir.
Go to your room, Si.
Now we kind of get a big picture.
Your aunt. That's right. I want to be your friend, Mr. Teeter. You want to be my friend? Oh, sure you do. That's why I'm going to give you some friendly advice. Don't be listening to no niggers.
Got a breakfast bar because I have not had any breakfast yet.
Hey, you working too fast. You won't last a day if you don't slow down. All right, Pete. All right. Listen, man, it don't make no difference how many cucumbers you pick. What do you mean it don't make no difference? That only makes sense. Find out on Saturday. Sure enough will.
Oh, so there's some catch to it that he's going to find out about.
What's this for? What's this dollar for?
That's your daily advance to buy food for your breakfast and lunch tomorrow. Greedy takes it back on Saturday, don't he?
What kind of breakfast and lunch is a dollar supposed to buy?
I don't know nothing about what it's supposed to buy, but what it do buy is a can of sardines and an apple. Of course, if you ain't got an appetite for a feast like that, you can always buy yourself a can of beer.
Wait a minute. Come on, Andrew. I'm going to have to talk to Mr. Creedy. I don't need this dollar. I can buy what I need from what I get paid.
Come Saturday, you might change your mind.
Just not knowing what's really happening, and I hope things weren't really like this back then.
Make me change my mind.
What did I tell you last night? I told you to get your family out of here this morning. And you didn't do it. I told you in the fields, it don't make no difference how many troops you pick.
That don't make no sense. You get paid by the bucket. Or buckets I pick the more I get paid. What you're saying makes no sense.
Mr. Teeter, you ain't living in the United States of America where they got laws and unions to protect folks. You live in Angel City, Mr. Teeter.
But Mr. Side,
Let me sum it up for you. Look out for your dog.
So somehow they're going to rip him off. Come payday.
you all right, Christy?
I'm fine, Papa. Smells just like peach blossom back home.
Sure it does. You want to buy that, don't you, honey?
Oh, no, Papa. It's $1.98. I know we can't afford it.
So Jennifer was actually in a Walton's
You
episode
just should buy this.
later on, towards the end of the series.
Oh, she was just the kind of girl that should smell like peach blossom.
Which would have been around 1977, I think. So she was younger.
It goes well as you put it, right?
No, but I think things will get better. It's rough out there, Cloma. The sun beating down, bending over. I feel like my back is broke.
My name's Buck.
I do. I'm Jared Teeter. This is my wife, Cloma.
Now, picking cucumbers and such ain't all I knows how to do. I done bucked 32 babies since I was 16 years old. And I just want you to know, when your time is here, I'll be there.
Well, I picked me 82 buckets today. That's $41. How about you, Benny?
Is it?
40 points. 27, Papa. I'm sorry.
Well, don't be sorry, honey. You did good. We made ourselves over $70 the first day.
Come on, kid.
Hmm.
No more stuff.
Something is going to go wrong come Saturday. Cut. Well, I guess it's time for the bad news here.
Oh, Teeter. Man, you and your youngs did real good for being your first 4 days.
We did work some.
Your 4-day total, 602 buckets.
It's exactly my count, Mr. Brady.
Say 602 buckets, that comes to $449.
Now, Mr. Brady, I don't think we earned that much, did we?
Earned? I ain't talking about what you earned. The amount is what you owe me.
Mr. Creedy, would you mind saying that again?
Yeah.
You owe me $449.
sir. Ain't no way that can be so, Mr. Creedy.
Taters, you calling me dishonest?
Well, no, sir. Mr. Creedy, there must be some mistake. There's no way I could owe you 400.
There's a fee of $150 each for being put to work.
You never told me nothing about that, Mr. Creedy.
That comes to $600 for you and your bunch. $20 a week rent, that comes to $80. There's $5 for electricity. Supper is $2 each. That comes to $32 for the first 4 days, and there's $2 each for the bus to the fields for everybody.
Charge us for taking us to the fields?
And let's see, there's an advance of $1 a day for food, and wine is $1.50 a bottle. It comes to $750. You earn $301 picking. That means you are into me for $449.
Wow, I did
You
not
understand me now?
have any idea it would be
You never
that
told me this
ridiculous.
before I come here.
Would you like to work this off now, or would you like to pay it up with cash?
Oh, come, you never told me this.
Oh no,
Excuse him, Miss Creedy.
he's gonna get
Understand it's his first week in the
find
field.
himself
That's it. He's talking out of his head.
getting
You understand the sun ain't got to it.
quite
The
brutalized.
sun got to you? Well, listen. Won't take you too long to work all this out, then you can start making some real money. I'm gonna advance you $5 for yourself and $2.50 each for your young'uns. Here's $10.
That's just crazy.
Let's go. Keep it over.
All that work he did and he still owes.
So now you know.
Now I know. I worked hard all my life. It's the first time I've ever made a fool of it from my wife and young ones.
Things in traps ain't fools. They're just hungry. And we be hungry, that's all. Like a bear in a trap or a rabbit. Or like the owl in daylight. Sometimes we be blinded.
All the camps like this.
You know, some of them kind of nice if you ain't over particular. There be bad ones, but I don't know none as bad as this.
I reckon I'll just have to work off my debt. And I'll be gone.
I've been here 2 years, and I ain't worked it off yet.
Come here on debt after 2 years.
You be in debt if you stay here 10 years.
Well, what's the use staying then? Why don't you just run off in the field someday?
Rita's got my boy. He's got my boy.
What?
I tried to run off 2 or 3 times with my boy. They caught me and pistol whipped me till I was senseless. And the last time I tried it, Rita took my boy.
He took your boy.
Wow,
Took my boy to live at his place.
I
Where's
didn't
that?
know it was gonna be this bad.
He's got 5 or 6 more young'uns staying at his place. Now, you know nobody's going to try to get away with that hanging over their heads since they took him. They don't watch me too close no more. I probably could get away now and go to the police. But if I did that, Creedy would kill my boy and bury him somewhere. You see, I can't even prove I have a son. He was born in a bean field. I ain't got no records, no papers, nothing to prove that he was ever on this earth.
Where's the boy's mama?
She died
Brutal.
8 years ago when he was born. I buried her way out in the woods.
Has it always been like this for you, Si?
I ain't never known no difference.
I'd like to ask you this, Si. How you know your boy's still alive?
But tomorrow's Sunday. And Sunday's the day that Creedy brings the children out for a visit. But they just do that to remind us that he's got them.
I'm real sorry, Si. I'm real sorry.
Maybe you can see why I like Paul Winfield as an actor. He's very good. I'm really excited to see this other movie that's got him in it, to see what it's like, because I don't think I've seen it, ever heard of it. And maybe I'll do that one next,
You're the same way, buddy.
in our next reaction.
Me and Chris talked about it, Paul. Maybe when you and Mama have some money and are settled, it'd be all right if Christine moves back to the mountains.
Now, this ain't the only place in the state, you know. Ought to give us more of a chance than this.
Oh, he found the dog. Went over to the van to get something and found his dog dead. This is really quite a sad movie.
Stay where you are.
So now how do they make a dog behave correctly at this time? I guess he could have been knocked unconscious or drugged or something, I don't know.
Who killed my dog?
Don't know nothing about your dog.
Which one of you killed my dog?
Hey, sir. Did you break this poor dog's neck?
Why, no, Jimbo, you know I wouldn't do a thing like that. Dog's man's best friend.
I was not expecting this out of this movie.
Something, Cracker. If you don't get the hell out of here, that dog won't
I didn't know what I was expecting.
Now move.
I've heard the word cracker before, but I'm not sure what that means when a black person calls a white person cracker. It's not good, I know that. It's cruel. This movie coming up that I'm going to react to seems like he is starring in it, so I'm really excited to see what that's going to be all about.
All right, go on, get it done with. Now blow the horn, you get back here, you hear?
Oh, the children are being released for visits.
How you doing, George?
I hate that old house.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You keep on doing that, but don't you tell him now that you're here.
He know it. He ain't lying.
Yeah, well, let's go in here and visit for a while. You know, Mr. Rube.
I'm a fool.
Quiet around here for a Sunday.
Yeah, it's been like this ever since that white man buried his dog.
What's the dog got to do with anything?
We don't know, Mr. Grady, but I can smell it coming. We're going to have trouble with that man.
No. We ain't gonna have no trouble with no ridge-running hillbilly.
What next?
I can't hardly remember a time when I wasn't in these fields. But, you know, when you feel like that, you ought to sing.
Sing?
Yeah, sing. I remember a song my mama taught me. See, way back there before we got out of freedom, folk critters like me used to sing in the fields, ease our pain and make the day go shorter.
Read.
I'm going home, even though the road is long.
I didn't know he could sing.
Where I belong, find a way. I'm going home. Just take
More.
my hand so I know where
Funny.
I am. I'm going home. Please take my hand, show me where I am. I'm feeling lost, but I know when I get I want to make one thing perfectly clear to all you niggers and rednecks and wetbacks. I want no more singing in the field. You understand me? No more singing in the field. You ain't getting paid to sing, you're getting paid to pick. Singing is counterproductive. All them people in them fancy restaurants in New York and Boston, they're waiting for these cucumbers for their salad. You're down here singing in the field. It's counterproductive.
What a horse's hind end that
No
guy
time.
is.
That right? And what I'm trying to tell you is this. Singing in the fields is counterproductive to modern agriculture. Oh, I tell you, see, you reduced your debt by $113. That means you owe me $336.
Horse apples.
What'd you say?
According to work I did this week, Mr. Brady, I don't owe you nothing but $180.50.
Peter, I keep the books. You owe what I say you owe.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Mr. Brady. I'm going to give you the last $50 I got in this world. I'm going to get my family and I'm going to put them in that van over there. I'm going to drive out of here and I ain't never going to look back. I'm going through them gates.
Oh,
Ain't nobody going to stop me.
here we go.
Nobody leaves Angel City owing me money. You understand?
Something's
Nobody leaves
big
Angel
time's
City
gonna
owing me
happen
money.
here.
I'm going through them gates. Ain't nobody going to stop me.
Oh, I hate to see anything happen like that.
Nobody leaves Angel City owing me money. Nobody. Get him back to his room. Jerk that battery out of his old van.
There has to be an uprising among all the people. And there goes his battery.
I'll give you $40 if you have the gate tonight.
How do I know you come back?
I'm not going to leave my wife and children here.
You got the money?
Oh, he got out the gate. He's got a long ways to run. And now there they are. Coming after him. It's kind of funny, that was that pickup. Even though it's kind of dark, I could tell it's an early 70s C10 square body. So I thought this was more depicted as being in the late 50s or 60s, early 60s. Crocodile or alligator, I don't know which. I believe there is a difference. Can he get away? Well, so far he's gotten. But there they are. And he's just too exhausted to. Now what's going to happen?
My whole life.
What should we do with you? Dump in a sinkhole? Nah. Mr. Creedy said bring you back to camp. We're gonna take his girl. Let's get him.
Jared. Jared.
Okay, girl, you come with me. Let's go. Come on.
Oh no, don't take my little Jennifer. No. Oh, I hate it when anything bad happens to my little Jennifer-Jason-Leigh. They beat him up pretty good, now they got her.
Leave that girl alone. Why don't you get the hell out of the way? I'll settle with you later.
Wow.
Tried to go to the police. I did my best to talk him out of it, Miss Cumberland. Oh, Father.
What can he do?
Angel City?
You said these gates were always locked.
Well, he got to the police. But what is going to happen now? Hopefully the police are not
Like you found old Teeter, huh?
corrupt.
I guess you figured out by now he ain't quite right in the head.
You Creedy?
Yeah, Jack Greedy. I'm a contractor here. I run this camp.
Teeter here had been telling me some pretty bad things about you.
Well, I ain't a bit surprised. The poor soul's got bugs in his head. I do what I can for him, but every now and then he has a fit and runs off. You can go ask his wife.
Mr. Teeter says that you're holding his daughter and some other house.
My house? What house? I live right here, right behind the office.
He's lying. My daughter at his house. Gabbo and Seth live here.
Gabbo and Seth? I don't know what he's talking about. And what daughter? Never had no girl when he come to this camp. It was just him and his wife and his boy.
How'd this man's face get beat up?
Well, how am I supposed to know? He was good all last night. What happened, Peter? You fall down, you run into something?
Then this man says a lie, officer. You don't mind if I look around a little bit, do you?
No, go right ahead, officer. My camp's just like any other camp.
How's this gonna go?
Can you fellas leave this camp?
We can leave this camp when we want to.
That's all right. Now, you can just tell the man the truth. Is there anything you want to say to me? Any of it? Now, that lying now to you. There's no need to lie. Just tell the man the truth. Tell the man the truth. Come on, tell him.
Oh my goodness.
Just
They took my batteries, see? So we couldn't leave neither. They're just afraid to talk to you. Where's your wife, Mr. Titter? She's over here.
Wow.
This man your husband?
Yes, sir.
Where's your daughter, man?
Daughter.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, how in the world?
We don't have a daughter. Benny here's our only child.
Chroma.
You know we
How
don't
in
have
the
a
world
daughter.
did they
Chroma. She's
force her
lying.
to do that?
I'm telling you, she's lying. Si, you tell him. He's got your son just like he's got my daughter. Tell him. Tell him!
I ain't got no son.
Ugh.
Her name's Christy. She's 16.
I don't know what to say.
I hope he's just like having a bad dream or something.
16-year-old.
But this place doesn't look right or feel right to me. I'll tell you something else. I get the feeling that the people in this camp are so browbeaten that I can't get any real cooperation. I may be seeing you again.
You're not going to leave, are you?
Mr. Teeter, what can I do? Your own wife won't even back you up. I'm sorry.
Incredible. I would hope he's just having a terrible
Come
nightmare.
here.
Whooping you didn't do no good, did it? So I'm going to tell you right now, and you best remember it. You ever pull another stunt like you pulled last night, you'll never see your little girl again. You hear what I'm telling you?
I hear you, Mr. Purdy.
You are going to stop being counterproductive. You owe me money. You owe me money, and you're going to pay it. Now go lock the gate.
Wow, incredible. Absolutely incredible. But there has to be a happy ending here. How is that going to happen, though?
I had to lie, Jared. I had to.
I have no clue. I know.
Trudy said. He said that we wouldn't see Christy again. And what could I do?
It's all right, Clem. I understand.
Wow, this is just
I
brutal.
understand.
There has to be an uprising.
We was thinking about getting us a roadside stand. Sell fruits, vegetables, things for passing by on the highway. A lot quicker than me getting that roadside stand. If I had a partner. 2 saving instead of 1.
Oh, what you saying?
Just thinking, maybe you think about being my partner. Equal partners, 50-50.
You're crazy. How does something got to your head?
Maybe we could get a little patch of earth out behind the roadside stand.
Huh?
Grow our own vegetables.
You really want me for a partner? Well, let me ask you one question. When we get this roadside stand, will we have to grow cucumbers?
No cucumbers.
Well, would we have to sell cucumbers?
No cucumbers.
But will we have to talk to people who eat cucumbers?
We'd have to get one thing real clear before we become partners. Nobody who eats cucumbers.
Okay.
Now, what you some kind of trouble in there.
Why, what a place to have a baby.
Everything knows what she's doing.
Well, if something goes wrong, Oklahoma.
Doesn't sound like anything went wrong.
It's a boy. Fine baby boy.
Well, that's great and wonderful, but it's time for them to band together.
Something wrong with her.
Uh-oh.
Poor child is white.
Oh. But yeah, it's time for them to band together now. And take over the camp. I mean, it might seem impossible, but...
You all right?
This is really quite a good movie. I'm glad I'm reacting to this today.
You did good. You shot quite a brother there, Benny.
Is Mom all right?
Fine. We named the baby Si after you.
You want to name your boy after somebody like me?
Got somebody like you for a partner, don't I? Why not have somebody like you, a godfather for my son?
Now, wait a minute. I ain't never been a godfather before.
Yeah, they're gonna go into a roadside
No, thanks.
vegetable business together. Or at least that's what they were talking about before.
Look at it. You too, baby.
Oh, that show is a fine-looking baby, Miss Clover.
I reckon you know his name.
If you told me. Imagine me, the godfather.
Wow, that's very nice.
They shouldn't be doing that. That to themselves.
Yeah, that thing sounds food. Make people full, Miss Clover. That's good people.
I got the apples, Pa. I picked out 60, the biggest one.
Good, son, good. You think we ought to buy Christie?
Yellow bikini.
They don't sell them here.
Well, she does like sweet smelling water better than anything, Pa.
That's good, son. You go over there and get yourself the biggest bottle of that sweet smelling stuff, okay?
You're spending about last year's money, ain't you, Pa?
Christmas time, son. Christmas time.
Kids, get on out. Flowers with your folks. Chris.
Oh. Where's my little Jennifer? Oh, this doesn't look good.
I'm real sorry, honey. Real sorry. Nothing else to say. I'm sorry.
Couldn't help it, Papa.
Yes, I could. Could have never brought us here. Come on, your mom was waiting for you and your brother Benny. And you got a little baby brother. His name is Cy. Merry Christmas.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Brady.
I don't know what it is about Christmas. I just want everybody to be happy.
I know. We all miss West Virginia this Christmas time, but I think we ought to celebrate it. Christy. Como. Yeah, son.
I have a feeling that something happened that
I know how little money you got left.
she's not talking about, of course.
Oh, it's so pretty, Jared.
Well, you lost your cold brush on the way down here.
Oh. I never had one as good as this one, Pa.
Merry Christmas, Benny.
Christy, aren't you going to open your Christmas present? Come on, Christy. Open it up and let's see what it is.
Oh, how sad.
Well, smell of it, Christy. It smells like peach blossoms.
Brother Benny picked it out for you, honey.
Peach blossoms don't mean nothing no more.
Benny, I need your help outside. Get those bottles. Come on.
You hurt me, Mama.
You made me do these terrible things. And you hurt me, Mama.
Oh, there has to be an uprising. There has to be an uprising here. What are they gonna do? He must know.
Mama, come outside, you and Christy, for a little while. Just for a little while. It's Christmas, honey. Now have a party just like we always did.
Would be Christmas in West Virginia. There ain't no Christmas here.
No, that's not true, Christy. It's Christmas everywhere. But just in West Virginia.
Can't imagine how this movie's gonna end. I was hoping that they would all be free and get out of there, and that horse's hind end, and those two even worse horses hind ends would pay the ultimate price.
They're locked up. Yeah. We haven't got much to offer except these apples and this wine, but we'd be mighty proud to have you share it with us.
Jared.
Merry Christmas.
Next time.
All right, Norma. And here, come on, let's have a little of this wine over here.
Mr. Creedy's ready to leave now. He said tell you he's done with the girl. She can stay here and work in the field. He wants the baby. What? Mr. Creedy said you can have the girl back. She tried her and she ain't much of a woman.
Oh, wow.
Baby.
You touch my baby. It'll be the last thing you ever touch. Your baby. That's right, my baby. Ah!
All right. Mr. Creedy's got something coming. Are you with me, Si?
I'm with you.
I'm with you too, Pa.
Finally, finally. Come on, you guys, join in.
Why don't you go see what's keeping him?
Go ahead. Are you something for my daughter?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Good. They're finally going to get out of there.
We got to get out of here. We got to get our baby out of here. Hey, baby, you help get your mother whatever else you need. Go to your daddy's van and get it started. I told you help get whatever they need. Now, come on, hurry up.
Oh, yeah, burning the place down. Yep, flip it over. That's a big heavy car. That would be pretty hard to do. They did it. Just go crashing right through it, yeah. All right, Paul Winfield.
Before I pull this trigger, a bullet's coming out of this barrel. It's gonna come up through your nose and through your rotten brain and out the top of your head.
Yeah,
You know what this
he's done enough.
I know what he did, but the little girl's gonna be all right because she's good people. You don't want to go to prison for killing
No.
your dog.
As tempting as it would be,
Give me something for the first time in my life. Don't take it away, man.
he said just let it go at this point.
Noble,
Your family's the man. Come on, now, let's go. Everybody else is gone. Go, go. Come on, we're the last ones. Let's go. Maybe put a bullet in there, sucker. You ain't gonna never see our baby go up.
All right, get the heck out of there. They're all free now.
Honey, there's something I want to tell you. I love you. Mom and me both love you, just like we did back home, West Virginia.
Love you too.
Tell you something else. Beach blossoms ain't changed. You know what we're gonna do first thing when we get where we're going? We'll get you a bathing suit, get you out in that ocean.
Gold and bikini.
Sure, if you like.
Where are we going, Bob?
Besides, Benny wants to know where we're going.
We're going wherever the dream takes us.
I'm going home. Even though the road is long, I'm going home.
All right, a good happy ending, or so it seems.
To be where I belong, I'll find a
I have no idea if this had a part 2 or continued on into a TV series or anything. I don't think it did.
just shake my hand.
But that was very, very good. All right, that was a very, very good movie. I had no idea what it was going to be about or how it was going to end. And it had some brutal parts to it, sure. But it was a really good family, family group that just got caught up in a bunch of nonsense that I hope didn't really happen, for real back in those days. It probably did, I guess. So, yep, that was good. I enjoyed that very much, and I hope you did too. And I will be back with more made-for-TV movie reactions. My next one will be starring Paul Winfield, hopefully, if it doesn't get blocked, and all that good stuff. So it's not I don't believe it's a made-for-TV movie. In fact, it might be pretty long. But I look forward to watching that because I don't believe I've ever seen it. So that's going to be it for now. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.